Hey there, everyone. Happy Friday to you. I'm meteorologist Adrienne Vaughn with a look at the tropics. And we do have two areas that we're watching in the Atlantic Basin. It has been a long time since we've seen any named storm in the Atlantic Basin. Our last was Colin. That dissipated back on July the 3rd. Now 55 days have gone by since we saw Colin. And we do have two areas, as mentioned, that we're monitoring. This one all the way out into the far eastern Atlantic. It's got a long way to go. The National Hurricane Center saying that just a 10% chance of development through the next 2 days, but a better shot of development, 30%, as we get through the next 5 days. It has a long journey ahead, and there are some problems that do look to occur out ahead of this. A lot of dry air and certainly some dusty conditions there as well. Another area that we're watching, this one in the eastern Caribbean. You'll notice this one, not good odds as we head through the next 48 hours, but 20% chance as we get through the next 5 days. You can even see, I'll back out of the way a little bit so you can see that there really isn't a whole lot of convection even with this system right now, and that's an indication of the dry air that is really choking the system out. So it's going to take some time to see any gradual development with it. If it does occur, it's going to take a couple of days to see anything in the way of development with that one. So I want to show you where we've got those dry conditions, the dry air that's in place. You'll notice a lot of it here across the central Atlantic and then stretching into sections of the Caribbean, also dealing with that as well. You'll notice this one dealing with those dry, dusty conditions in both locations. Certainly going to see some problems ahead as we move forward in time. But some of the models do have something developing as we get towards the end of next week. So certainly something we'll continue to monitor very closely. We are nearing the peak of hurricane season. As mentioned, the last storm we had, that was Colin back at the beginning of July. The next name on the list is Danielle. So that's what we'll be watching as we get through the next couple of days. The peak of hurricane season coming into the picture as we get towards the second week of September, September 10th. And you'll notice that things really starting to ramp up from here as climatological speaking here across the Atlantic Basin. So a lot to watch as we get through the next couple of days. You, of course, want to make sure that you have that Fox 26 weather app downloaded. That is your ticket to the information that you will need whenever it comes to the tropics. And on top of that, you can get your daily radar and weather forecast as well. And if you'd like to connect with me, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and also on Instagram.